having such kind of people who are looking care of the affected and infected by HIV, they came closer to us, and that is when we started having our own orphanage. So we started with the HIV positive kids, and after 8 months they all turned HIV negative, and that is what it really encouraged us. And
hello and welcome to today's episode of Bear Talk Show, where we do tell to inspire. It's an amazing afternoon today. I am in Kasarani area. I am with an amazing man of God over here, and is also the founder, the director of Zion Children's Home. Now, because I'm not the owner of the story, I'm not the author of the story, I will give him a chance to introduce himself as he takes us through the story. So kindly, Dad, introduce yourself.
okay, thank you very much. My name is Apostle Simon Mwangi. As you have heard, I'm the Zion director, who is the founder. And above all, I'm a born-again Christian. And Zion is part of the mission work that we do as the practical part of it. The Bible says the poor and the light religion is to look after the needy, the orphans, and the widows in their desperate state. So as part of our ministry, this is what we do, the practical part of it. And it is a passion. We are excited to be in it. And because of the passion that we have, as we serve God through humanity, is part of our joy. It brings some fulfillment in our life. So you are welcome, even as you continue sharing our story. Yeah.
So when did the part of it begin? Because it is not just you wake up one day and feel the humanity part of it to begin a noble thing like just 30 or Zion Children's Home. How did it just come about?
Okay, it started way back 2001. By then we had gone in Madare Slum. That's a village called Kosovo. That is where we started doing our ministry work, moving from house to house, ministering the word of God. As we were moving from house to house, we could hear kids who have been locked in the house. And after we could do the follow-up, we came to realize there are some young generation, because of poverty or lack of finances, they could lock their kids in the house so that they may go out during the night to look for finances or look for food. Yeah, that is how it all started. And because in the area that we were, we had also the HIV affected and unaffected children, and because of that, there was a clinic around our place. They were dealing with the HIV people. So because of that, they realized that there is an organization that has started, and we are dealing with the orphans. And because of having such kind of people who are looking care of the affected and infected by HIV, they came closer to us, and that is when we started having our own orphanage. So we started with the HIV positive kids, and after 8 months, they all turned HIV negative, and that is what it really encouraged us, and we continue serving God for up to today.
Wow,
yeah.
What a testimony! You know, even if you have told your story somewhere else, and I believe this is our opportunity now, even to grasp this testimony.
Yeah.
How did it just come about? It is you said they were just kids.
Mm-hmm.
How was it for you after even receiving the entire ordeal about the kupona yani?
Actually, even as we were doing it, as we are serving the HIV kids, those who are affected by HIV, we were just doing as part of mercy ministry. And after 8 months is when we realized, after going back to check, to do the testing, that is when we realized they are healed. And because of that, we were not imagining about that. And when we realized that God can heal them, so all what he needs is somebody who can stand on the gap. And at the end of the day, when you feed them well, and God will intervene. And then, because of that, because he's the one who heals, he will heal. So we did our part, taking care of them, feeding them properly. And because of that, our kids got healed. It is God who did that. Yeah.
And at what point now did you relocate from Madare now to Kasarani?
Okay. I remember after 7 years is when we came to Kasarani, because in 2007, December, that is when there was post-election violence. That is when we left that evening, when they were declaring the president, the late Kibaki president, as the president. That is when we left there because it was not all that good for us. We took Kasarunka, and then we were there, 22 of us. It accommodate, yeah, imagine tulitoshea hapo because you could not let any kids to be left there. And by so doing, we came here in Kasarani. We started again, but the kids, we are still having our kids. So we had nothing because everything, we had lost everything. And through well wishers, people started come and they came, they supported us, they gave us mattresses because we are literally sleeping on the floor. People came, they donated beds, and then we started lives again, and here we are now. The kids are grown up now, they are in university, others have finished school, others are in college, and others are working. So it is just because of giving them hope, that is why they have reached where they are, because we allowed ourselves to be in that gap, and stand on the gap, and God really encouraged us by supporting them and giving them all those things that they need through other people. Yeah.
Wow. And now when it came to the kids, because you had your own family, and now the extended family wacha tuiite hivyo. Was it as easy managing the both of them? How was it for you?
So what it happened, because that thing is new.
Yeah.
So you are able now, they become like your kids. The difference is they are many, but the other family, they are just two. But okay, these are not my biological. But there is something that God connects with them. They become attached in you, so you can even tell who is who crying. So when they shout, you know, so and so is shouting, so and so is crying. So by so doing, there is something that God connects, and also He gives the grace of serving the extended family. This is God's grace in a way. It's hard to explain, but it just came by itself, and we connected with them, and also we accepted them just the way they are. And by God's grace, we are able to share the love of God. And the kids, when they see that, they will also align themselves and be connected with you, because they were just looking for somebody who could stand on the gap as a parent. And because of so doing, because you tell them the truth, you train them the way they should go, because if you don't tell them the truth, they'll end up not being good kids. And because when you collect them, you are not collecting them in bitterness, you are collecting them in love, they'll also have to receive that, and they will carry on with their life as we continue throughout the journey.
And I don't know, how do they end up here? Is there a criteria that is used for them to be here, to end up here? How is it done?
What happened, because like around us we have the police station, so the police can get a child who has been abandoned. That is how now the police, they can come here, because they cannot accommodate the kids in the police station. They can bring them here. So because those kids are not criminal, that is why they end up in a children's home. So you take care of them. As you continue taking care of them, the police are trying to trace who abandoned the kid. Before you realize, the kids are grown and you'll never get anything from them. So you just decide now to take care of the kid, to let him or her grow. As he grow, he join the school, you continue with him or her. At the end of the day, the child has finished the school, and there he goes. And after that, he'll be able to stand on herself, or he or she, because she's working. And because of that, of standing on herself, he'll be able now to provide to himself. Now he ceased to become an orphan. Now he become a reliable person in the society. Yeah.
And just a few years ago, there were those circumstances about the land grabbing of the home that led even to the loss of mom.
Yeah.
How has it been from that time?
It was challenging, but what we did, we accepted all those things happened. Now it is over 2 years, but we accepted that. I remember it is after 1 week and 4 months, that is when our first mom went to be with the Lord. And it was not easy, because we had stayed with her for almost 20 years with the kids. And because of that, we accepted as the whole family, both my biological and also the sound family and the church. We accepted and we continued pushing on with life. And because of that, we healed very fast because of accepting of what happened. We forgave the guys, all what those things happened those times. We know it was not a good picture to the society, even to the nation, but we forgave them. And because of forgiving them, we were healed very fast. And because of being healed very fast, God was able to move with us. Because when you are not healed and you are still working with bitterness, you'll never walk with God. He'll wait for you to accept, and to accept everything is okay, and to forgive. Once you accept and you forgive your enemies, now God will start working with you. And after that, God is faithful. He gave us our mom, another mom. We have another mom.
Yes.
Our kids are not motherless again. We have our mom. She's Margaret Modoni, and we are enjoying. And I remember very well before I could look for one. They told me, now Dad, you should take care now. We'll be washing the clothes for you. Mom she's no longer there. You can look for one. So I told them, when I'll get one, I show you the picture first. And that is what I did. They told me, kweli baba hapa hujakanyanga wa stima. And I remember in our wedding, they were the one who were on the lines. They took part everything, and then also we connected. So we connected. So the kids are happy now. You cannot tell there was something had happened because we accepted, and God has already given us our mom, another mom. So we have
actually
our mother.
when you tell me that, I can see the joy in you. And even Zion also testifying to me.
Yeah.
She told me how amazing the new mom is, and I'm happy even to hear that.
Yes.
So from now, after that, you are able to acquire the land, and now you munajenga.
Yeah.
Mjengo imefikia wapi?
Actually, tuko pale kwa foundation. And by God's grace, we are planning for a fund drive on 14th of April. So tumekwamia tu hapo chini, so we are appealing for the well wishers. Those people can be touched, they come and assist us in building. Tuweze kununua mawe, tuweze kununua chuma, at least tuweze kukoroga first floor. Maana sasa hata ground hatujatoka, tukoroge alafu tuweze kutoka hapa kwa church, tuweze kukaa kama watu wale wengine, because now we have already own our own land. Hakuna mtu wa kutufukuza tena.
Wow, that is even the best news that can be there, because shamba iko Mungu vile ali come through and it come to that land. Hata hiyo gorofa itapanda. Hiyo
lazima itapanda.
Yes.
I agree with you. The one who provide to us that land. Na ni hapa tu Nairobi, imagine. Na iko na huko, hiyo ni kitu ya maana sana. Mwingine alikuwa anatuambia huko sijui Ruai, kuna huko mbali. Lakini Mungu akaona tukae tu Nairobi, maana alituita Nairobi. So tuna hope by God's grace Mungu ataguza watu. Juu watu wasipoguzwa hakuna kitu unaweza sema, lakini Mungu huwa anazungumzia watu, na hakuna kitu cha baraka wakati mtu amestretch mkono wake na kuguza this kind of ministry ambao ni ya charity. Ina mazao, by the way, ina fruits inaleta in return. So we never serve God in vain, na watu wote ambao wanatoa vitu zao not in vain, lazima Mungu ataweza kuwabariki.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I must admit on this show, I've never hosted a dad. I always host young people, not because that I'm not age biased or gender biased, but it happens that I host young people on the show. So I would love even you to encourage them, because the audience knew my youth. Now I also, because even my own mom is my audience. She loves.
Okay.
I want you to encourage these people, especially in these tough economic times where people are giving up so much. Kindly encourage them.
Okay. Things the way they are, lazima tujue when there are those issues here and there, that is an opportunity of offering solution to the society. So when there is a need in the society, si wakati wa kulia, ni wakati wa kuuliza Mungu, what can I do so that I may be able to solve the problem that is in our society. Bible inasema God is the one who give us the power to create wealth. So once you ask God of an idea, He can bless you with an idea, and that idea is a blessing of the Lord that maketh rich and added no sorrow. So mko hapo kama ni mayouth ama watu wa rika yangu ama wazee wa mama, wajeni waambie tuache kukufa moyo juu sasa tukikufa moyo Mungu atatuma nani? Na ni lazima tujiave. Wani ukijitoa ni lazima Mungu atakusupport, na Mungu anatafuta tu mtu mmoja tu. Tukisimama na tuseme hatuchoki, Mungu ni lazima atatushikilia. Mungu hawezi kubali hizi vitu zote zitokee alafu atuachilie. Kwa hivyo tusikufa moyo, just the way economy iko, hiyo ndio opportunity. Wakati kuna kuanguka, kuna kuinuliwa. So hivyo kuna opportunity ya kuinuliwa. Kwa hivyo watu wasikufe moyo, wacha tuendelee kutenda charity work because it pays. Kwa hivyo you shall never labor in vain. So God is ever faithful. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I have been told that you are Dr. Simon. Nimeambiwa hiyo doctor niseme na wisdom has told me now you are a doctor. I should include that.
Okay.
Yes. So thank you so much for encouraging my people. You see, we always have faith in God, but we don't have faith in His timing.
Yes.
Because His timing is always the best.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm praying with you for you people that even things go well when it comes to the land and the building. And thank you so much for gracing our show today.
Thank you, Mercy.
Yes, my team, thank you so much. Leo, Pastor has been oozing wisdom to us. So thank you so much. Kindly remember to subscribe and see you in the next video.